Hey guys, we are back with some more Toronto GM mode, and I think honestly this time I just want to go ahead with the roster that we currently have, because I feel like we're tearing it up, and I don't feel the need to make any trades right now. I think we're pretty solid. I mean, penalty kill and power play wise, like we could be doing better, but we're winning games, so I'm not gonna complain right now. Although obviously, if we do start losing, those could be a couple areas we improve on. So yeah, I think we're just gonna go 6 weeks here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go, January 14th. Also, a little self plug here. I am gonna be doing a charity live stream on June 3rd at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I have an information video. I'll probably link it in the description and maybe an annotation as well. So feel free to check that video out for more information. Not going to say any more than that in this video about it because, again, this is GM mode, not, a self-plug video, but just thought I'd put that in there real quick just so you guys know. And yeah, I was about to say a bit more about it, but again, I didn't want to, spoil too much. Go check out that video. Again, link will be in the description. All right, so anyway, looks like we've sort of kept the winning streak going on. Besides that, well, I mean, I shouldn't. I guess I shouldn't mention anything about a winning streak or a losing streak because then the game just likes to it likes to play with me a lot, as you guys know, because it's EA Sports, so we just gotta let it run and see it does its thing. We just gotta let it do its thing here. Similar record to the Oilers. That's interesting. There you go. See, we just gotta talk about different things. We can't talk about wins or losses, but that's just how it is with EA Sports, I guess. I mean, hey, whatever works, right? So Riley, he's got 22 assists. Nylander, 13 goals. Not bad. There's a loss. All right. Fair enough. We got to 20 wins, though, before we got another loss, so that's good. Gibson's got the majority of the wins, so good for him. That's hopefully he'll progress a little more, though I doubt it. I really doubt it. I think he's going to stay at an 88 just by him not progressing last season, but I think, that's not going to affect it because he's been outstanding for us ever since we got him, so I don't think that should be a problem. Johnson's a plus 12 as well. And I saw in the comments a couple videos ago that I should trade Johnson. Okay, so if I were to trade Johnson, that would be more like a trade deadline sort of thing. And because he's got 8.5 on his contract, and I could see why we would trade someone like that, especially at just an 87 overall for an $8.5 million contract, right? So, but as long as here's the thing, as long as that top six is producing consistently, I can't really justify trading Tyler Johnson, at least not right now, because again, we're winning games. The top six is producing, to my knowledge, and we really we don't have any problems right now. So I don't feel the need to do that right now. Yeah, sure. United States defenseman, 6 weeks. All right. So speaking of stats, check those out right now. Player stats for the NHL. I wish this loading screen was a little faster, but we'll have to deal with it. Come on now. There we go. All right. So we're halfway through this season. Exactly. 41 games played. Yeah, see, Johnson 33 points. I mean, but the points are distributed evenly. Well, not evenly, but they're distributed more than they would have been. Let's say if we had, let's say for the example, the Dallas Stars with Jamie Benn and Tyler Seguin, right? We wouldn't have too much depth there. So it's actually, in that sense, good that we don't have, people who, 2 or 3 guys who are asking for $10 million or more. But at least at least Johnson's producing, so I'm not gonna rip him for his $8 million contract. I know he should be doing more, but he's leading the team, so I can't really complain. And then there's John Gibson. He's got a 2.18. He's doing fantastic. And then a save percentage of 92.46. Absolutely no complaints with him or Anders Nielsen. So gonna check out defensively. Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah. The usual suspects. Riley and Barry leading the point scoring. Carrick, I don't know how that combination. I was about to say conversation. Combination between Carrick and Tenorti is doing. It looks like they're doing well defensively. Obviously, well, every line is doing well defensively. It looks like the lowest plus minus is Tenorti with +6, so that's good defensively. Let's check out forwards, see if anyone's a minus or not. Okay, so Killorn is. But other than that, that's it. Just Killorn, looks like. So that'll be something we take in consideration come the trade deadline. But let's take a look at the team stats here. We're third in the league, so we dropped off a little bit, but only to Philadelphia and Carolina. Goals for per game, we're 25th in the league. All right, that may need to change. But goals against per game, we are still first in 2.2. And really, that's what matters for the playoffs is goals against. Our power play is brutal. I don't know how our power play is that bad, man, honestly. Because we have weapons on that power play. All right, you know what? I will make a change. I will make a couple changes because we did lose a fair share of games there. More than I wanted to anyway. So let's check out the power play real quick. Okay, so what's not working about this? Let's see. Okay, so JVR's got 24. Kadri, he's got 31 points. Nylander, 24. Riley, he had 29. I remember. Carrick, I'm pretty sure had like 13 or 16. I don't know, somewhere in the teens there. And then let's check out the second power play here. Goldobin, 20. Should I stack up the first line? I'm thinking. Well, Johnson has 33 points. Griffith has 18. Maybe should I move Kucherov to the wing? Would that help out? It might. Let's see. Let's see. Tyson Berry. Carrick. I don't know. It's difficult because I'm not like processing why the power play isn't producing because it's got so many weapons. You know what? Maybe if we spread out Nylander and Kadri, that might do it. I don't know. Maybe if we put Nylander. What? Ooh, that might be it. Nylander did really well in the center. What if we put Kadri on the right? Wait a minute. Would that make sense? No. He would have to. Yeah, he would have to be on the left. What about JVR? Would he be able to be on the right? Nah, I kind of want to keep him on his passing wing. This is difficult. This is a tough call. What if? Yeah, I might have to boost Kucherov up to the first line. I don't want to take Nylander off the first line, but I sort of do at the same time because, again, Nylander, he was producing really well in the center position last year. So I think that might be part of the problem, honestly. So what? What if we move Johnson to the wing? I don't know. I'm just trying to debate here, boys, because... yeah, what if we put Kucherov up here, Kadri and Van Riemsdyk, and then put Nylander over here? What about Goldobin? Ooh, that power. I'm gonna put Goldobin on the right. Even though he's a lefty, that slap shot power, that's brutal for the other teams. So I'm gonna put Johnson over here. Yeah, all right. We'll hope that works. Power play. I'm gonna do the same thing, except I want to leave Nylander on the first line and put Kadri on the second line so we could distribute the time evenly. And And I'll put Johnson over here. Goldobin over here. Yeah, and then... Wait a minute. Would I be able to put Griffith on the point? No, I want to keep Griffith on a forward, on the forward position. So yeah, I'll just make those changes for now. We'll see how that does. Hopefully it works. If not, then this game's got some problems. But let's take a look here. Hopefully that works out for the best. All right, so the Rangers, we're gonna slow sim these 2 games here just to see how the team performs as a whole. All right, so first period, there you go. Griffith and Van Riemsdyk. Second period, there you go. I was about to say Griffith, Carrick, and third period. All right, 3-1. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. Griffith, JVR, and Carrick. All right. So now we'll go 6 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, the trade deadline is the week after, so yeah, we'll just go up to the trade deadline in this video. I don't know what is going on with my English here. I keep stuttering and whatnot, and whatever. I'll get over it. All right. So loss against Boston, but you know what? That's fine. Losses are gonna happen. Come back with a win here, though, boys. Oh no, I broke the. I shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have talked about win or losses. All right. There you go. There's a nice win. Got to talk about him afterward. That's what you got to do, boys. That's what you got to do. You gotta brag about it to the simulation. That's what you got to do. Okay, so anyway, Riley with 27 assists, so not bad. Johnson 14 goals. Maybe he's benefiting a little more from being on the left than he is in the center. Yeah, sure. Actually, let's check out the All-Star game. See who's there. Are we green? Or are we the black? Okay, yeah, we're green. It switches up every time, so I get confused. All right, so Ovechkin, Tavares, drew in. Jesus Christ, not a single playmaker on that line, but that on paper that looks filthy. Second line, Malkin, Stamkos, Giroux. Jesus, the East is filthy this year. Third line, Tatar, Johnson, there you go, and Evander Kane. Fourth line, Camilleri, Nash, and Bjorkstrand. All right, let's see defense. Subban, Carlson, Letty, and Falk. Krug and Gardner, surprisingly. Okay, well, keep in mind Gardner's not on our team anymore, so. And then Bobrovsky and Gibson. All right, good. Gibson's there. I was gonna say if at least Gibson's not there, then that'd be this game's broken. Officially. Yeah, we'll go up to there. That's where the trade deadline is. Or right before the trade deadline, rather. So, all right. Steen, Tarasenko, looks like they're tearing it up there in St. Louis. And, oh, we have a trade offer. Tyler Ennis for Gerard and a third. I mean, that's interesting, but no thank you. I don't want that cap. No thank you. Let's see. Washington. Ovi, Kuznetsov, they're tearing it up as well, as expected. Let's see. Come on, simulation. There you go. 6-4. Loving it, boys. Nylander has 16 goals. Yeah, Nylander's about to tear it up, I can tell. New Jersey, 5-3 loss. 5-2 loss against LA. Now it's going fast. Let's see. Montreal. Pacioretty, Galchenyuk. There you go, 6-3. All right. So that week's done. We're up to 30 wins already. Not bad. Man, Buffalo really wants to get rid of Ennis. No, thank you. Unless you want one of my older players in exchange for more salary cap. I mean, that wouldn't be bad, but no, I'm not going to take on that much salary. This year's a big year for us in the off season. Come on, boys. Big games here against Carolina and Vancouver, two of our former teams. Oh man. No, I'm not going to trade a first round pick for Tyler Ennis. No, thank you. I would have rather given you McDonald and the third. All right, let's see. Come on, Toronto. Come on now. There you go. 2-1. There you go. That's much better. I was gonna say we lose against Vancouver. I'm out. uh, Detroit. Let's see. Tatar, Sheehan. There you go. 2-1. Ottawa. They're like just above average. There you go. Nice win. Yeah, we should have the playoffs locked, boys. We should. There you go. Yep. Ooh, Tampa Bay's pretty good. And yeah. All right. Fair enough. 4-3 loss. I don't think that was an overtime loss either, unfortunately. 2 games against the Rangers here, as well as a game against the Avs in the middle. 3-2. Jesus. All right. So here's a scout. We'll do defenseman in the SHL for 6 weeks. All right. So overall, again, I don't think we need to make any trades, really. I think we're set. I mean, again, we'll take a look at the stats, but again, I really don't think there's any trades necessary, especially after those line changes that we made. Okay, so points-wise, yeah, I knew it. I freaking knew it. Look at this. Kadri and Van Riemsdyk, they took up their game like 10 notches. Yeah, because they're now both above Johnson in points, so that's good. That's really good. Riley, Kucherov, yeah, now we're getting going. Nylander with 37, so not bad for him. I would have liked a bit more out of him, honestly, but you know what? If we're winning as a team, individual point production I value less than winning as a team if we're going for the cup, you know. Goldobin 36, Barry 33, Griffith, Carrick, Palmieri, all these guys. Not bad. Not bad. Let's take a look at the plus minus, see how everyone's doing defensively. Griffith's back down there in the minus once again. But not too much of a problem with that, though, because there is only 2 people plus minus problems, Kaloran and Griffith, but they're 2 solid players. Well, Kaloran could be doing a lot better. He could be doing a lot better, actually. Yeah, he's got 13 points. Ugh. Well, I mean, it's something to consider, but again, honestly, we're winning games. So the performance of one guy isn't really going to affect us that much, I wouldn't imagine. Especially with the restrictions on the cap, I don't really what's the word? I don't really want to put that burden on the team, especially if we don't win the Stanley Cup, So, yeah, I don't think we need to make any trades, as I said, but you guys can go crazy in the comments. Actually, no, we'll just simulate one more week just to see. Again, we should be fine, but it'll be interesting this next week here. So, Colorado. Yeah, there you go. 2-0. The Rangers, Nash, Stepan, they're doing all right. Let's see. There you go. Nice 6-4 win. Yeah, I don't think we need to make any trades. We're fine. I think we're fine, boys, personally. And Detroit, last game of the episode. There you go. 4-0 win. Okay, so yeah, once again, I really don't think we need to change anything, but let's just check out the team standings just to be safe. Okay, so we're getting up there in points. Tampa Bay and Carolina are tied, but we're following close behind with Edmonton with 79. Goals for per game, we're getting back up there at 13th in the league, 2.89. That was a very big change, so I'd imagine our goals for per game in the past 6 or so weeks are much higher than they were at the start of the simulation. Goals against per game, we're still first, actually. So we have been giving up a few more goals recently, it looks like, but we're still first. So, it's not bad, especially in an offensive league, it looks like. I mean, like, look how many teams are above 3. Like, 8 teams. That's a lot. And, oh, boys, yes, our power play. Our power play is clicking. 21.7. That's a drastic improvement from 6 weeks ago, when it was at what, like 17 point something. Now we're in the top 7 of the league. That's great for power play, boys. Unfortunately, our penalty kill took a hit. We're down there at 78.6 in 24th in the league for penalty kill, so that could be worked on a little bit, but not going to stress it so much because, again, we're winning games. We're 38, 21, and 3. So, boys, if you have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one.